Joining us today for this week's entertainment panel is the lovely Abby St. John, who is doing it from home today. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us.
Of course.
Now, to start off, of course, coming up soon here in December, we're all excited about it, especially me and you. SpiderMan No Way Home coming out on the 17th, and the big news is how it comes out on December 17th, and the tickets released on November 29th earlier this week. We experienced ourselves when I tried to get pre-sale tickets, how hard it was to get on the Cineplex website. It kept crashing, a lot of errors, and we see online that it's been a problem for almost everybody trying to get these tickets, and it's pretty crazy to see how it's gotten reported how it shattered pre-sale records for 2021.
Yes, it was crazy on Monday. Pre-sale dropped 4 tickets, and a lot of websites, not just Cineplex, were crashing. Fandango was crashing. Really, any site that was selling the pre-sale tickets for Spider-Man were crashing because there was such an influx of people trying to purchase tickets. There's for example, a theater chain, View, sold more than 150,000 tickets on Monday alone. So that is phenomenal. Just that one theater chain compared to all the other ones, that's a lot of tickets. This frenzy is kind of similar to that of Endgame. This film is very highly anticipated. Spider-Man is a very, very popular superhero, and it gets a lot of buzz, and especially this being the third installment, and having all the reoccurring villains coming back, and it's been denied heavily, but Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield making an appearance as well. Fans are still heavily convinced that they're going to be in it. So this film is highly anticipated, and there hasn't been a ton of spoilers. Tom Holland is kind of known for giving away kind of key information, but we haven't gotten many, if at all, any spoilers for this film. So a lot of people are excited for it. So it's no surprise that websites were crashing and people were wanting to get those tickets, because I wouldn't be surprised if we find that they're a lot of times going to be sold out for a while, just similar to how it was so almost impossible to get tickets for Endgame. I think we're going to see that similar with Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's going to be very fascinating to see what they actually do with this movie. I know there's a lot of hype about it, and from what you're saying with how much there has been ticket sales, it's crazy to see how many people are going off about it. But it makes sense because just having like maybe Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield come into it, it's going to bring back a lot of nostalgic feelings for a lot of people. So I'm really excited for us to see it. I'm so glad once again that we were able to get our tickets. I think you could see me really stressing about it. I was really hoping that we were able to get those Cineplex tickets, but it worked out. So I think everybody's still happy that they were still able to get tickets, even though it was kind of a bit of a struggle for most people. But moving on now, this aired yesterday on NBC, Annie Live the musical. Now it looked really cool to see just how they kept Annie, they recasted her and kept her as a black girl for this, and it's really interesting to see how they were able to just recast this and have a new idea for Annie in the musical, and it got great, like lots of great online support, and it went off with a major hitch. And let's learn more about this. What do you got?
Yeah, so NBC, it was their 10th live musical that they've done. Annie is such an iconic and such a well-known musical, and it's been remade so many different times in movies and on Broadway and stage. So this was just another rendition of it. And like you said, they kept Annie as a black girl compared to the new movie that was released a couple years ago, and it was newcomer Selena Smith, and then we have a ton of other actors who are well known. Henry Connick Jr., Taraji P. Henson. I mean, I will watch anything that has her in it. I think she's fantastic in anything she does. She's super fabulous. So, and then you got Nicole Scherzinger, who's known for her role in the Pussycat Dolls back in the day, and then Titus Burgess and Megan Hilty made up the main cast, and it got great reviews from viewers who are watching it, but some critic reviews, it's about a little hit or miss. The ensemble was fantastic. transitions were quick and seamless. Some of the set pieces, critics were saying it was a little awkward. Shots at the beginning were a little bit out of focus, but all in all, the musical was really well done, and it really stayed true to the original musical as well, and it finished really strong. So I think this was a success for NBC. They have had success in the past with their live musicals, and it just continues on that trend.
Yeah, and from what I've seen with the last one, just with like Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx, I really enjoyed that movie as well, and how they recasted Annie as a black girl. I thought it's really nice to see that representation on screen, and just knowing that they kept it for this musical. From seeing the online support and everything, I personally really want to, see it myself and watch it on NBC. And even though there has been some hit or misses, like you said, with the critics, I guess you never really know until you go see yourself, watch it yourself, and see what you think about that musical. But that's all the time we have, unfortunately, for this week's entertainment panel. Once again, thank you for joining us today, Abby.
Thank you.